Hello, my name is Oscar Castaneda. I am the director of Mater Dei Catholic High School's International Department. I've been working with international students for 5 years. As a director for Mater Dei Catholic's International Department, my role involves overseeing the full program in terms of all the support and resources that we offer our students. I oversee, making sure that students have, activities, oversee their medical and safety. I oversee the staffing that takes care of the students 24/7. I also oversee, the college counseling, the academics. So I oversee the whole program to make sure that the students get what they need to become successful when they come to our school. The most common challenge that I see with all our international students is the difference in terms of how much time they spend at school. In my visits here in China, I've noticed that students stay from early morning until late night. And then when they go, and that's in school pretty much all day, right? And when they come to the United States, here in California, they have more free time for students to then do more independent studying. So students sometimes have a hard time adjusting to that new schedule, which causes some challenges with their academics. Biggest cultural or new changes is just a new location. For a lot of these students, it's their first time studying the United States, it's first time going to a school maybe where there's more than one or two languages spoken. So it's just adjusting to that big cultural difference between different students, the teachers. Everyone does things differently, and just because we do things differently doesn't mean it's wrong or incorrect. It's just how we have to learn from one another. In terms of academic challenges, all my staffing makes sure that they understand, just overall the UC requirements to make sure that students are taking the correct courses when it comes to academics. They also understand the importance of having a schedule, so helping students build a schedule that works for them so they don't just go to school, come back home, and maybe just play video games or anything like that, right? We want them to understand how to get, they go home, they have time to study, time to do homework, time to participate in sports, have dinner. So my staff was there to support them with those changes. And then in addition to that, in terms of just language support, we have an extra English course, kind of like an English as a second language course called ARC, Academic Reading and Composition. This course is to help our students improve their English proficiency. So that is also a way that we support our students in addition to after school support with one of our teachers who helps our students with their homework. So last year, we had a student who, she came in as an 11th grader and she improved a lot. She could read better, understand English better, speak it better, and she was applying for university and her TOEFL score was at 83 and she wanted to go Pepperdine University. So the requirement for that was an 85 TOEFL score. So her application was not gonna be admitted or being seen by the university. So what I did was I helped her write an email to the admissions department for Pepperdine, and they allowed her to turn in her application with an 83 score. And then a few months later, she was admitted to Pepperdine University. So that's the type of work that we do. It's, we call it student advocacy. We're there to, speak on the behalf of the students, help the students, because it is new for them. So we want to support them in any way that we can. Mater Dei Catholic is an amazing school, and the way it separates from other schools is the teachers, the faculty, the staff, they're all there really to support the students. And you could see that, you could feel that whenever you are on campus. They have multiple resources like after school support. The teachers have office hours in the morning and after school. The students can set up appointments to meet them, so they make themselves really available to support the students throughout the whole time they're in high school. I spend about maybe almost 40% of my time at the school, and I use that time to meet with counselors. I use that time to meet with their teachers, sometimes their coaches if they're playing a sport. So I use that time to communicate with them, learn more about how they're doing in class, how they're doing in their sport. I also have meetings with the principal bi-weekly, so we understand what's happening. They understand what's happening at the international residence, and we understand what's happening at the school. So we create this partnership where we both are aligned with any type of decision that we need to make for our students. It is very important that we continue to communicate with the parents, right? Most of these students, when they arrive, they're thousands of miles away from their parents, from their families. So we want to continue constantly messaging their parents just to give them updates of how they're doing, right? It's how they're doing at the residence, how they're doing at school. And we use multiple platforms to communicate this, right? We use WeChat, we use Seesaw, we use email. I make myself available to parents, at any time. If they want to set up a meeting, we could set up a meeting online to talk about their academics, their social well-being. For pretty much anything that they want to talk about, we could set up a meeting to meet. I also myself have traveled to some of these countries where our students are from to meet with parents in person as well. My biggest piece of advice is if you're able to come to study to the United States, able to come to study to California, definitely do it. Take advantage of it. When you arrive, it might be scary, but try everything you can. The more you try, the better experience you're gonna get. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, regardless of where they're from. So just learn from it and keep pushing forward. You're gonna do well. All our schools are here to support you, and we really want to see you be successful.